Well, it wasn't as bad as I thought.
Yeah, you think they're going to stay asleep?
No, I don't think they're going to stay asleep. Besides, we should be cutting them a little break. I think they're excited that they're back together again.
Casey seems over that little scare in the backyard.
Yeah, he even let me give him a hug and let me tuck him into bed.
Don't go there. Don't do that. You know what he's been through.
Yeah, I do. Even my dad thinks that maybe we should have him watched by a professional, you know, keep their eye on him.
Well, he talked to me a little bit about it. And I don't think he had any bad dreams last night.
No.
You know, I think Adam thinks about it more than Casey does.
Oh, it's understandable. I mean, he's a little older. He understands more.
You must have had a really good talk with him. He's being really great with Casey.
Yeah. So what was going on with Hal tonight?
I don't know.
Well, he had something on his mind.
Maybe he was just sad, bringing Adam's stuff back.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird watching them talk about how much fun it was hanging out with Nikki and Adam over there.
Sure gave me a funny feeling.
All right, let's just say it. Do you think they told Adam anything?
No, I don't think they said anything, but it was obvious that he had something on his mind that he wasn't talking about. I mean, I know he enjoyed having Adam over there. I just hope that...
No. He's not going to go for custody.
I'm not so sure.
He's not. We've gone through all of this before. Hal knows that Adam is best here, and he wants what's best for Adam.
And he never signed those papers relinquishing parental rights, and I wish he had.
Do Margo and Tom know that you want to put this in the will?
No, and I don't want you to tell them.
Well, no, I'm not going to take sides. I just want to understand why you want to do this. You, Margo, and Tom agreed to tell Adam when he's 18.
Yeah, right. Well, I just want to make sure that that happens.
You don't think they're going to tell him?
I just want to make sure. Adam has a right to know, Jess. I mean, with genetic medicine, with DNA, all the things they're doing, it could be very important to him someday. He's got a right to know.
Well, sure. Look, I know it must have been very, very special for you to have Adam with you these past few weeks.
Yes, it was. You know, he and Nikki and I, we really get along. But, just kind of made me realize how much I've missed.
Well, you made the decision a long time ago that Adam will be better off with Margo and Tom.
Oh, no. That decision was kind of made for me. You see, Margo decided that I shouldn't know I was Adam's father. She decided with Tom that I should be left out of it. By the time I got an idea what was going on, Adam was already calling Tom Daddy. No, I had no choice. He was already theirs.
He's a very happy little boy. Tom loves him just as much as he loves Casey.
Tom is lying to him. We all are.
Well, I don't think it's lying when you try to protect children from things that confuse or trouble them when they're young. I mean, you and Barbara let Jennifer think that you're her father.
And I thought we were doing what was best. Now I'm not so sure. Nikki told me what it's like growing up without a father.
Well, I think her situation was very different.
Is it? I don't know. Or lying to Adam, just like she was lied to. Someday he's gonna have to deal with it, just like she did.
Well, you'll just have to talk to him and explain why you did it.
Oh, explain. Explain. Right, I explain why for only a couple of weeks of his whole life he lived with me and his sister, why the only time he ever saw me was when Uncle Hal dropped by to see Margo and Tom. There's a lot to explain, Jessica. And who knows if I'll even be around to do it. You may have a lot of questions I'll never be able to answer.
I don't know what to say.
Well, maybe you don't need to say anything. Maybe I don't need to change my will. Maybe I should just tell him now.
Yeah, I guess I better before I fall asleep here. Why don't you just carry me?
I was going to ask you to do that. All right, I'll carry you.
All right, I'll carry you. If I'd known you had that much energy, I would have gone to bed sooner.
Come on upstairs. I'll show you how much energy I got.
I gotta get the kitchen lights.
All right. Kind of late, huh? Hi.
Hi. There's something I need to talk to you about.
Come on in.
Is everything okay?
I know it's late. I'll try to make this fast. I want to tell Adam that I'm his father. Good morning.
Good morning, Hal. I assume you want to talk about last night.
I think talking's pretty much over. I've got to tell Adam I'm his real father.
I thought I was pretty clear last night.
It was late. I thought maybe you could use some time to think about it, sleep on it, you know.
We've been over and over this, and I don't need a night's sleep. It's not going to change my mind.
You're right, Tom. We have been over and over it. I think it's time we solved it.
Why now, Hal? Why do you have to do this now?
You made a promise. You weren't going to say anything to Adam until he was 18.
But I realized that that wasn't fair to Adam. I'm sorry. I have to break my promise. I have no choice. Me in so we can discuss this like adults?
What's the point? I'm not going to talk to you about this.
You don't have a choice, Tom.
I want you to leave.
Fine, fine. You can throw me out again like you did last night. I'm just going to keep coming back until this thing is settled.
And you can ring my bell until the cows come home. But this topic is not open for discussion with you.
You know what? He's right, honey. Let's just deal with it now.
Fine.
Hal?
Where are the boys?
Our boys are both sleeping.
Sleep? I thought they'd be outside on such a nice morning.
Well, ever since Casey's kidnapping, they're both having a lot of trouble falling asleep, not to mention staying asleep.
Adam's having nightmares. When he was staying with me and Nikki, I'd hoped they'd stop.
They haven't.
This whole family is still trying to recover from this kidnapping.
It'll take time, but the boys will get over it. So will you.
Not if you insist on taking advantage of us at our most vulnerable point.
I'm not taking advantage.
The hell you're not.
Let's just hear him out. All right?
So you're going to take his side in this?
I'm not taking anyone's side here. I just think after everything all of us have been through in the past weeks, it's best that none of us overreact, say things we don't mean.
Oh, I'm pretty sure Hal is saying exactly what he means. You see, I think Hal planned this from the day that Casey was kidnapped.
I don't operate that way, Tom.
You see, he saw his
know it.
opportunity, and he went for it, and I must admit, he got Adam into the house.
Just wait a minute.
See, he worked on him, and he won his confidence, but he was just priming him for the big reveal, weren't you, Hal?
This isn't helping.
Because when this whole thing is out in the open, and Adam knows, Hal is going to go for custody.
I'm not here to get Adam out of this house. I just want to be part of my son's life.
Mom! Adam, honey, I'm coming. But you two, please, keep it down.
I want you to listen to me. You stop this, and you leave Adam alone.
I'm sorry, Tom. I can't do that.
He is my son.
You raised him. That's right. And you did a wonderful job. He's a great kid. But I am his father. And I have rights.
No. You slept with my wife 9 years ago. And that does not give you the right to destroy my whole family.
Or your family.
Well, that's how it looks from my perspective. So why don't you tell me what I'm supposed to think when you come into my house and start making decisions that affect my family?
Hear me out,
I
Tom.
want
Hear
you
me out.
to leave it alone. I am sick of your games and your threats. Adam is my son.
No, he isn't, Tom.
Your connection to him is biological. Margo and I raised him, gave him a family, fed him. We love him, Hal.
I know, and I think that you have done a wonderful job raising Adam. I'm very grateful for everything you've done.
So why are you doing this? Why do you need to interfere at this point?
I have a daughter, Tom. I have a daughter who was hurt. She was lied to. She feels resentful. It has destroyed her self-esteem.
So why don't you concentrate on Nikki? Give her your love and help. That should be enough.
That's exactly what I'm going to do, Tom. And one of the ways that I can do that is making damn sure the same thing doesn't happen to Adam. Every day that we lie to Adam, Tom, it hurts him. Don't you see that?
I see. A little 8-year-old who's been through more than any child should have to endure.
All I'm asking is to end the lies. To let Adam know the truth. Let him know that he's loved, Tom. It's not so much to ask.
Right now, yes, it is.
Tom, you can't keep him in the dark forever.
So when did this sudden, selfish urge come up where you needed to round up all the children that you may have sired and left behind?
Don't push my buttons like that, Tom. That's not a good idea.
Is it a midlife crisis kind of thing? You want to surround yourself with kids because you couldn't hold on to Barbara and keep a relationship together?
Get off it, counselor. We are not in the courtroom right now, and I do not want to be in the courtroom. This is not about my damn past. This is about my future with my son.
You see, I'm just trying to figure the whole thing out, because you seem to be going through some guilt about this. So tell me, how does easing your guilt help Adam?
I'm no criminal, Tom. I'm not guilty about anything. I'm not guilty about anything except loving my son.
I hear your arguments, Hal. I know you think they add up. They don't.
Aren't you the guy that's supposed to be so big on honesty?
Adam okay?
He had his nightmare. His same nightmare.
What about Casey?
Well, he's back asleep, but you know them. They're so close. Adam has his nightmare in case he gets scared, too.
What is Adam's nightmare?
He's in the dark, and it's all strangers, and no one will allow him to go home, and he wakes up shaking and crying.
You see, it's too much for him to process. He's too young to understand.
Look, Hal, I know you got very close to Adam while he was staying with you.
It was the first time that I've ever spent any time with him, and I got to know him. He's a great kid.
Yeah, he is, and I understand that. I do. But Adam just can't take another shock right now. He needs to feel safe and secure. He needs to be in his own home with his own family.
If you love him, Hal, you'll do what's best for him. You'll leave him alone.